Welcome to Kyla's car. Jules, how's it going back there? You ready? I am about to embark on a journey to go pick up a table from Facebook Marketplace and also get Taylor's drink at Starbucks. I hate coffee, so I don't know if I'm gonna like it. The only coffee I've ever tried, I've tried a sip of Zach doesn't like coffee either, my boyfriend. And so he only drinks coffee when like we go to parties and stuff, like late at night, and he needs the caffeine. So he drinks it like, I don't know, like 4 times a year. And he'll get the little Starbucks espresso shots, like double shot cans, little double shot cans of Starbucks espresso shots with cream added. I think they have cream added. And I've had a sip of that. And it honestly wasn't as bad as I was expecting. I didn't love it, but I was like, okay, this is okay. But that's the only coffee I've ever had. So I figure it's fitting that my first taste of coffee really is Taylor Swift coffee. And I guarantee you I won't like it that much, but it'll be for the experience, you know? The experience. So I'm excited to try it. That being said, I am in kind of a depressed mood, and I'm not totally sure why, because Taylor's version of Red came out last night, and like my life should be pretty peachy right now. Like, I took work off today to celebrate it because originally my friend from Connecticut was gonna come. Well, we met in college. We went to college together, and then she's at home in Connecticut. And so she was gonna come over, and she's a Swiftie too, and so we were gonna listen to Red together. But then she got a promotion at work and had a lot. She couldn't take the day off anymore, which good for her, stoked for her, but that's unfortunate. So I took the day off originally because she was gonna come over and we were gonna stay up all night and watch it and listen to it. Listen to it, and then we'd sleep the next day, and then like hang out the next day and watch. We're gonna watch like old tour videos of Taylor's and stuff. So alas, that is not what happened. Instead, I just got the day off to hang out with myself, which is fine. And Jules, of course. Jules is the dog I'm dog sitting. Say hi, Jules. Hi, baby. Hi, baby girl. I'm bringing her with me because technically dogs aren't allowed at our apartment. I asked our landlord if we could dog sit, and she said it was fine, as long as there were no complaints, she said. And so I'm stressed. Jules is a sweetheart who has separation anxiety. And so, I don't know if she actually has separation anxiety, but she low-key does. And so, she, even at night, like we close the door because we don't want her in the bedroom with where Larry, our leopard gecko, is. And even at night, she'll kind of whine sometimes. And then this morning, she was whining. After Zach left for work and I was in the bedroom, she was whining, and so I came out and was on the couch with her. But, I'm afraid she'll bark. I'm afraid she'll bark if she's left alone, and I don't want to disturb the neighbors and get in trouble by our landlord. But I was stressed about it, and so I was like, you know what? I'll just bring Jules along because it's 45 minutes to the Facebook table, marketplace table. And so I was like, I'll be gone like at least 2 hours, like about 2 hours probably. So I'd really rather not leave her alone in case something goes wrong. And the anxiety of being responsible for her if something went wrong, like, I don't know, just anxiety. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna bring her with. And she is finding cars, and she's really good. So she is laying down back there being a very good girl. We love her. Anyway, so that is really the update on my life. Obviously wearing my Red sweater because it's Red release day, like that's kind of a big deal. Autumn leaves are falling down like pieces into place. All too well, 10-minute version, literally killing me. Just as an FYI. I don't know how we survived that. It also killed my boyfriend and my best friend. They both started crying I didn't actually start crying when I listened to it, but I was like shook. And they both started crying when they listened to it. my boyfriend listened to it on the drive to work this morning, and he Snapchatted me like, Kyla, I just started crying listening to All Too Well 10 minutes. And I'm like, I know, right? And then last night, my best friend and I were Snapchatting, and she was like, I'm like, I just listened to All Too Well 10 minutes. You have to go listen. She's not a huge Swiftie. Like, she loves Swift like a healthy amount and not like an obsessive amount. So she went to listen to it, and she came back and she's like, well, that made me cry. Like, I'm crying now. And I was like, yeah, that's my girl. Taylor's doing it. Taylor knows what to do. She knows how to get you. But I was so shook because I was like, so All Too Well, if you don't know, All Too Well was originally, when she originally wrote it, it was 10 minutes long when she wrote it. But she cut it down with Liz Rose because she was like, no one's gonna listen to, like, it's not like you can't, like, yeah, she's like, no one's gonna listen to a 10-minute version of the song. I need to cut it down. So she made it 5 minutes, which is still very long for a song, but, you know, it's an approachable length for a song for most people, for the average listener. And so, All Too Well is great. It's an amazing song, like the original 5-minute version. Not the original, kind of the original. I don't know. It depends what you define as original. The 5-minute version's great. I love it. Like, it's a fan favorite. It's kind of like the fan like favorite for like underrated songs that were never a single kind of thing. It's critically acclaimed. Like, a lot of like places have like ranked it as like her best song of all time. And I personally didn't think that the original, like the 5-minute version, was her best song of all time. I think it's an amazing song, but there's other songs I love more and I connect to more. But, so I figured that the 10-minute version, because she cut it down, I'm like, oh, she must have cut, like, lines that weren't as good off. Like, okay, like, she must have cut lines that were kind of subpar. Like, obviously, I'm sure they were still amazing, but, like, compared to the lines that were in there, they just weren't as good. So I didn't have super high expectations. I was like, excited for it, but I was like, whatever. And then people started, it got leaked yesterday, kind of, because people received their orders of like the CD and the vinyl in the mail a day early, and so people were listening to it, and I saw stuff on my Swiftie sites that I follow about like people being shook by how good it was. Like, no spoilers, but people just being like, oh my gosh, All Too Well 10 minutes was incredible, like unbelievable, holy crap. And so I was like, okay, like, my hopes kind of escalated there a little. I was like, oh, okay, maybe it is really good. Like, maybe it's better than I was expecting it would be. And so then I listened to it, and I gasped. I was, like, in shock. I was so shook. Like, the lines that she cut are better than the lines that are already in there. And I was like, what the heck? How are these lines so good? Like, So I was not okay. I was like dead. D-E-A-D, dead. And I was, I couldn't take it. I was like in shock. Yeah, that was wild. Absolutely amazing. So good. Going to get the coffee now. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm in the line for the Starbucks drive-thru, and it's kind of insanely long. The car in front of me has a bumper sticker from my college I went to. It's a little random because I'm nowhere near, I mean, I'm near the college, but I'm not, like, that's super creepy, actually. I'm like not an hour, probably like 45 minutes away north of the college. That kind of freaks me out. I feel uncomfortable now. Anyway, I'm in line at Starbucks, I think. I'm kind of concerned. Like, I didn't leave in time for this line to be this long. I might just head out straight to, I might not do this. I might have to get this afterwards. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back. Okay, bye. We are at Starbucks. Isn't that right, Jules? She thinks we're getting out. We're at Starbucks. We're at Starbucks, baby. And I was considering getting Jules a puppuccino. I looked it up to see what it was, and it's literally just whipped cream. And I feel like that's not the healthiest option, and considering she's not my dog, and I don't know if maybe she's like lactose intolerant or something, I'm not going to get it for her. So, sorry, Jules. But I will get her a glass of water. So, This line is much shorter than the previous one, but still pretty long. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much. Want some water, Jules? Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
No, don't worry about it.
Thanks. You too. Oh my god, guys. So I didn't order. Like the ordering screen, there wasn't like a speaker, and so I didn't see a speaker, and so I didn't realize it was where I was supposed to order. And so I just pull up and I'm like, hi, I didn't order at the screen. I am so sorry. Can I get, what I want? Go, sweetie. Want some water? So that was the most awkward experience of my life. He was really chill about it though, the barista. He was like, he kind of just laughed at me and then was super fine. And when I said sorry, he was like, no, you're fine. So that was good. I think should I wait to taste this? It's probably really hot, right? There it is. Tase. Okay, I'm gonna go home now. Bye. Okay, hello. It is time to try Tay's drink. Hi, Jules. So, I guess we just remove this thing. Oh, that's disgusting. That's not even kind of enjoyable. Oh. That's gross. Hi, sweetie. Okay, that was gross. Verdict. I'm not drinking another sip of that. Hi, Jules. Say hi. That's all I got for you today.